Hello my YouTube family, and welcome back to another video. For those who don't know me, hello, I'm a solo mom of 6. I adopted 5 of my nieces and nephews, and I birthed my youngest. The reason why I'm on one side of the frame is because I'm going to be inserting some pictures here for you guys. So yeah, just putting that out there. This sun though. Alright, so before I posted my son's 4th birthday party, I wanted to make this video for you guys, and let me take a minute though. This sun. Anyways, I wanted to come on here and give you guys the story you guys been asking for, and that's a story on how my son came about, how Kyrie came about. And the story's kind of crazy, but this is the honest truth. I'm always honest with you guys. I'm always transparent with you guys, regardless of how crazy things may sound or be, but my truth is my truth, right? So how my son Kyrie came about, right? First of all, his father is Kyle. I'm gonna put a picture here of Kyle and Kyrie, and I'm also going to insert a old picture of me and Kyle when we were in high school, right? Because we used to date in high school for about 4 years, from age 14 to 18. So he was like my high school sweetheart, right? So we were together 4 years. Him and his family played a huge part in my life, because around that time is when I entered the foster care system. We were together 4 years. At the age of 16, I was pregnant. I ended up pregnant at 16. I had a miscarriage and always felt like after that miscarriage that there was something missing, a part of me was missing. Like I lived an incomplete life. And even like after breaking up with him when I was 18, I remained feeling that way, and we still stayed in each other's lives. We were really close. We are really close. We are family. Like I said, they played a huge part in my life, so they're never really gonna go anywhere now more than ever because we have Kyrie. So anyways, fast forward from that, I was in a relationship with this girl, and I already had my 5 kids. I had a doctor's appointment, and I found out that I had fibroids, like tumors in my uterus, and one was the size of a softball. Actually, I went because I was in so much pain and I was so uncomfortable, and that's the reason why, because I had 6 tumors in my uterus, so they had to be removed. But before they removed them, they had a conversation with me. They're like, do you want to remove them or do you want to remove your whole uterus? Because getting tumors in my uterus, it runs in my family. It's hereditary, right? So even if they take them out, I'm still going to get more in the future. So they were like, okay, what do you want to do? You're this age, you have this amount of kids. Do you ever want to have your own? And having my own has always been a conversation, but I don't think if it was for that moment, it would have never been an action. It's always been a conversation. So I'm like, okay, yes, I want one of my own. You know, my kids look like their birth mom. I want one to look like me. I want a little me, you know? So I'm like, yeah, I want to have one of my own. Don't take out my uterus just yet. So we plan to have a myomectomy, and I'll insert a picture here on what a myomectomy looks like. Right, so we planned for that. And my mind just started racing, like, oh my God, like, you know, I'm gonna have this surgery, and then once I recover from the surgery, I want to get the ball rolling, like I want to have a kid. So at that time, I thought, if I'm gonna bring a kid into this world, I want to give that child what I never had. I want to give that child a good family, you know what I mean? I want them to have a father figure. Even though I'm a lesbian and I'm gonna raise this child with a female, I do want a father figure there. I don't want, you know, and to each their own, and everyone does things their own way, which is fine. Some people go to the sperm bank, some people have a friend do it. I don't know, you know, everyone is different. But me, you know, I want a father figure there. I want my child, when they ask me, oh, who's my dad? I don't even want that to ever be a question. Like, I want them to know, like, this is their dad, and, you know, they have 2 moms. That's the dynamic I wanted. Because, you know, I never really had my birth mom there. You know, she was there up until like I was 13. And then my dad has never really been in my life. He's, was in and out when I was young, and that's about it. So I just wanted to give my child something better, something different. So anyways, I had the conversation with Kyle, and I asked him, would he want to be the father of our child, because I was with a girl at the time. And he said yes. He completely understood. He agreed. And that's exactly how it went. After the myomectomy, I had to wait about a year to start the process. And once I recovered fully from my myomectomy, I started the process. And before I went and spent a lot of money trying to get myself pregnant, I'm like, let me just try this myself at home. And that's exactly what I did. So I went to the pharmacy and I got this cup right here, right? So that he can come over, do his business, leave. And then that's exactly how it went down. My partner at the time used this syringe, okay, to suck up what was in the cup and insert it in me. And that's exactly how I ended up pregnant. It's crazy that it actually worked. I know, but it worked, and I'm very thankful. And even though we did it the way we did, Kyrie was made with lots of love. Like, I was waiting for this child. Like, I felt like my life was ripped off of me, like, when I had that miscarriage. If you ever had a miscarriage, you know how that feels. So it just made me feel so whole and complete. Like, I had my 5 kids, and I have my own that I birthed. Like, it's just perfect, right? And that's how Kyrie came about. The relationship I was in, it ended when I was 3 months. So I stayed by myself for about 4 years, with my children, up until now that I'm with someone. But that's how my son came about. Let me know if you guys have any other questions down in the comments below. I will try to answer them as best as I can. I hope they're respectable comments. I'm sure people have their opinions on how I did it, and everything was sterilized, clean, like, once it was inserted in me, I did the whole legs up in the air for like 2 hours because I really wanted it to work so bad. And I'm just happy it did. Even though that relationship was gonna end anyways. Like, whatever, that's in the past, But Kyrie was just something waiting to come. Like, I love him so much, and his dad loves him so much, and he has this huge Italian and Irish family through his dad's side, and then he has me and the family I created, and the person I am with now. So I can't ask for anything else. I can't ask for anything better. Like, I am so blessed that it actually worked, because I don't have the money I wouldn't have had the money to actually do that, the whole going to the clinic or whatever it is that would have had to be done for me to get pregnant. I'm just glad it worked out. But thank you guys for hearing me out really quick. So I'm gonna have this video out for you guys, and then after this I'm going to have Kyrie's birthday party posted soon. So make sure you guys please stick around, like this video, all of my other videos if you enjoy them, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't. And I just want to thank you guys so much for just being here with me and going through my life with me, and I love you guys. Bye.